Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Karting at Teamsport. Welcome back everyone. This was recorded on the exact same day as episode 1, but I thought that we would split the two just to make the two episodes shorter, just so it's a bit more entertaining for you guys. As we now come out, yes guys, you will notice that the actual video is actually not as loud as the last one. That is because I've learnt my mistake. I've seen the actual video from last time, and yeah, I have quietened down the video 22, just so you guys know. I believe last time in episode 1 we were on number 25, I do believe. I've already talked about the features of the car and the track. You will later in the video you will see how slippery it is on this ramp, because I have a long period where I start to struggle on the ramp. Anyway, here we go with the young drivers again, trying to be very careful as I go round the outside. If you guys saw episode 1, it's just not one of my favourite corners to go around the outside. Well, I would say it is the easiest one to go around the outside. I'd rather go around the inside of this corner, like I am going to try to here, but they shut the door on me and we've got to try again. This is what I like about the young drivers. They don't really care about how much power the adult car has. They just want to try their best. It's in manoeuvres, some of them make, some of them just think, you know what, you can go past. This one I think tries to cover the inside, but I have to go right down the inside, get the job done, have a little slide there. No one in front of me though, not really much to talk about though, or then, except that we will probably be catching up to the car in front of us. I do believe that the car in front of us is not a young driver, so this will be quite interesting there. They have a little slide there. They managed to keep it going. So we're going to come to, yeah, there you go. That is, yeah, and that's only the start. It gets worse from there, as that guy just spins around and nearly whacks or slaps into me. I think he actually tapped me, but I can't really tell. Anyway, we're going to go for our favourite move here. We're going to go down the inside of what I believe will be turn 1. We're going to go around the we're going to try and go around the outside of the ramp. It won't work, so we're going to try and go around the outside of this corner, and the young driver just gets out of the way there. I would rather them battle me off rather than just let me go through. And there you go, sliding on the ramp. It is very slippery there, so if you are going to come here, that is the place that you should take most care. It's very slippery. It's the most slipperyest part of all the track. So slippery that even the briefing team mentioned that to me about it being very slippery there. As we get red flag now, session is now stopped. Yellow flags, we get to speed back up to walking pace here. In front of me though, so that's a right shame. I don't know why I'm still going quite slow. It might just look like I'm going quite slow, but trust me, it's really fast once you get into the kart. Yeah, they do go like, the karts go like 40 kilometers per hour, miles per hour, something like that. But of course, you're so low to the ground, it seems a lot faster than that. Yes. As we are now the only one up on the top floor, and I think I've just realised that. I looked back to see the people coming up the ramp there. So there's absolutely no one around me, and I know this is a time to put in a really good come around the final corners. And yep, here we go. Start finish line's just here, so we're going to start a new lap. Get the rear end just stepping out there ruined a bit of a lap time. I'm probably just too aggressive on this track when it comes to fastest laps, aren't I? So yeah, I probably didn't really get too much of yeah. I will say, guys, I believe my fastest time it was like a 14 point something. No, not 14. 40.2, I think it was. I can't remember, but it was 40 point something. That was my fastest lap of episode 1 and episode 2. I'm pretty sure both sessions here were in the 40s. No. Anyway, young driver time. I'm gonna try and get around them. I think yeah, there you go. I pressed the boost button there, but I had to brake because they used my route. I was going to go down the inside, so I didn't really expect them to do that. And I do go for a little slide there. Managed to keep it out of the barrier. You'll see me use the boost button a few more times. I believe 2, maybe the 1 though. I know that 1 was successful, so I'll try and look at that. Like, tell you when that happens. Do a little slide round there, or a little drift. We come round this corner again, and we're going to come up to the dreaded ramp of slipperies. And as you can see, I do slip on the ramp there. What should we call this ramp? It should be the ramp of, I don't really know. Get a little slide there. The ramp of something, guys. The ramp of slipperiness. The ramp of slidey. The ramp of slide. Like that. The ramp of slidiness. Like that. The ramp of slipperies. Much we'll call it that. Anyway, we're going to come back to the ramp of slipperies, and we have 2 young drivers battling it out over here, and we're going to try and sneak into this party. I'm going for the inside move again, but I decide not to as the young driver cuts me off. I go for the outside, but the young driver just says no. But as we go on to the next one, onto the ramp here. And I do a little slide around the corner, and that's how you overtake a young driver around that corner. And there's like nobody else ahead of us, which is just sad. No, let's see if we can see anyone. There is, yeah, so the next car up the road, I believe is a young driver. I am not too sure, but they are quite out of this corner, and we can literally see them at the end of the straight here. Thinking that we might be able to get them maybe around that corner. It's literally right above us now, and we have caught them up by this corner. And here we go, this is the corner I was talking about, and we've got a yellow flag as we're going to slow down to a walking pace. And I never realised, but it's actually another driver behind me. So once we get to green flags, we might have to be careful on what we do if I don't want to be overtaken by this person. Of course, yeah, here we go, back to green flag. I know it's a family session, but I want to like have fun. I want to make sure he doesn't get past me and all that. But then I do go wide because I was pretty sure he was going to make a lunge for the inside, but that wasn't to be. And here we go back to my favourite corner as we're going to go down the inside here, and we get a red flag as somebody looks to a into the barrier there. As we're going to speed up to walking pace again. Got a green flag, we're back to race pace again. And we actually have more cars around us now. So this is going to be interesting. We've got the number 26 in front of us. Do a little drift in there. I think I pressed the button there. No, maybe I don't. And we're going to come down the ramp here. And it's a black flag for the car ahead of us, which is the number 26. We were quite close together when he pointed. I was pretty sure it was the person in front of me, but he was quite confused. Here he points to the cart in front of us again and nods his head. At that point I know that's not me, it is the number 26. He slows down and we get past. Guys, if you don't, a black flag here isn't necessarily a disqualification. It's probably just to go back to the pits, and a marshal would talk to you about how you can stop what you're doing wrong and all that, or if it's like really bad, you could be kicked out of the cart. But I'm pretty sure in him, and that's it. Yeah, so don't really panic when you see a black flag at Teamsport. It probably doesn't mean anything too serious. Anyway, back to the session here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try and get past another young driver here. It might be one of the ones that we might have overtaken, but we're gonna do it again. Didn't feel for the move down inside here. As we're now gonna overtake. There you go. We are overtaking him down the inside here, there. As we go for a little slide again. And next car ahead is actually not too far ahead. We are definitely catching up, and it's a checker flag. End of session. It's the end of the video, guys. I would like to say thank you to Teamsport for keeping us safe in these cars, lending me a camera and making this video possible. If they weren't here, then we'd probably have to travel for miles to make this possible. Anyway, guys, that is today's video. Once we park up, Worcester Entertainment TV would like to request you to smash that subscribe button, like button, and ring that bell, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. bye.